Всем привет, с вами Антилар, продолжаю Fallout 4 StoryWealth. Сейчас мы будем принимать посла в HQ, а мы уже вгрызаемся в финальный квест SS-23. Да. Так.
Good to see you again.
Уй, Милась пришел сюда, Милась. Он тут. Да, такой сладкий. Ты кто такой?
Hey.
My child. On behalf of my flock, I come to you with most joyous news. The current gunner threat cannot be ignored, and we see it as our sacred responsibility to aid the Commonwealth's most valiant protector. This is, of course, if you bid our help, welcome.
What type of help?
Those living in Concord are perhaps not as militant or structured as other groups in the Commonwealth, but that doesn't mean they're unable to provide useful support. Resources,
Concord.
local knowledge, a strategic local. There is much we have to offer.
I'd appreciate the help.
Wonderful. Concord's residents have been stockpiling useful supplies. I'll see about diverting some of them to your HQ. And anytime you require guidance, I'd be more than happy to make myself available. May the Lord smile on us and our future endeavors.
Окей. И все? Я не понимаю. Дальше.
My child, on behalf of my flock.
Не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не. Сплю 24 часа, смотрю, что изменится. Что-то должно. Что-то должно. Минут 5 уже жду, ни хрена. Ни хрена. Я не знаю, что еще надо сделать. Under one banner. Когда он выполняется, блин? Runs concurrently with many quests going forward. Короче, его можно пропустить. State of War тоже черт знает что. Я должен получать следующий квест. Begins the first time you complete an assault after the Northern invasion is repelled during State of War and the following requirements are met. Is in the refrigerator it's completed. Vanilla since quest retention is completed or not yet running. MQ-33 должен начаться. Не начинается. Fuck. Потому что я захватил все чертовы аванпосты. Save game. New 6. Давай. SQS. SS2 C3. MQ33. Так, что с ним? Done. Угу. Set stage. SS2 C3. MQ33 20. Ага, я должен был получить звонок, но я его не получил. Потому что... Иди ты нахер, вот почему. Грёбаный квест был это. Кажется, пипец. Фак. У меня уже была та стадия, которая должна была появиться, когда звонок идет. Но звонок не появился. В точности была та стадия. Но звонок не появился, мать его. Так. Воу. Так, у меня же есть шикарное оружие. Все. Сюда, motherfucker. О, у него ДКС-ка. Е-бой.
Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice. Feel the power of Adam. There is nothing. Leave me, heathen. Every eye shall be blind to his glory.
Фак. О, хорошая винтовка. Блин. Миниган. Радио, винтовка. Отлично. Пойду помогу аванпосту. Стоп. А, вон он где. В чем проблема? Очень странно, а где все? Блять, косой кривожоп.
Hello? Up here! Did you hear my broadcast?
Great, rookie.
Should have just run.
И где? Уже наверху.
I took care of those raiders for you.
Я не знаю даже, кто ты.
Is it just the two of you?
Yeah. Well, one of us now.
You hurt?
No, I'm fine. Muscles here did a good job keeping the raiders at bay.
You'll have to explain what's going on.
That's a... well... that's a long and personal story. But guess I do owe you some details. Before we got trapped up here, I was on my way to find someone. A man called Jake Evans. He's part of a group calling themselves the Syndicate. Maybe you've heard of them. They're the ones that started a war with the Gunners.
How did you even get up here?
We came in by rowboat. Strong waves pushed us off course, and we ended up docking just below. Raiders obviously weren't happy to see us. Started shooting right away. Our only options were to stand out in the open, jump into the sea, or climb up here. I think we chose right.
So you're with the Gunners?
No, I most definitely am not. But I am carrying a message from them.
I'm the one in charge of that group.
But now that's out of the way, if you really are that group's leader, introductions are in order. I'm Caitlin, Jake's ex-wife. I assume he's already told you about me. And now that I don't have raiders shooting at me, I need to find Jake right away. I have to talk to him, and you as well. It's important.
If you're just going to talk to him, why do you need me along?
What I have here concerns you both.
Why are you looking for him?
It's to do with the Gunners, and our family.
Okay, let's talk. What's wrong?
Not here. I'll explain everything, but Jake needs to hear this too. You have a headquarters, right? Used to be the Gunners Plaza? I'll make my way there. And don't worry, besides the occasional ambush, I'm able to fend for myself. Even without an escort, I should be able to get there just fine. Thanks again for the rescue.
То есть это его
And
жена.
please, meet me and Jake at your HQ as soon as you're able.
Так, по-моему, у меня осталось 5-й в HQ.
Jacob's on his way. He'll be here any minute.
Caitlin! I almost didn't believe it. But it's really you.
Hello, Jake. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Are you kidding me? Where's Laura, Caitlin? Where's my daughter?
I understand you're upset, but I need you to listen to me.
Answer the question.
Laura, They have her, Jake. They took our daughter. That's why I'm here.
Oh, no. Oh, don't tell me. Do not tell me the Gunners have Laura.
How exactly did this happen?
From the beginning, Caitlin. How'd they get my little girl?
Well, I thought I'd finally found Laura a decent place to call home. A settlement just outside the Commonwealth. It was no Sanford, but its people were kind enough. Then, one day, as she was playing with that radio of hers, Laura picks up a broadcast. From you. She hears her dad talking all about rebuilding the Commonwealth, about creating somewhere just like Sanford used to be.
And?
We were both shocked. Far as we knew, you were 1,000,000 miles away. But here you were, just a few days' travel from us, saying all the right things. We had our doubts, of course, but Laura wanted to see if what you were saying was true. And just like you, I could never say no to Laura. I decided we'd travel back from the Commonwealth outskirts, see these settlements of yours, see if they could maybe be the home Laura needed.
What do you mean by home?
Now's not really the time to get into that. But a child needs a number of things to truly feel at home somewhere. And, as it was, Laura's life was lacking one of the most important aspects.
What happened after that?
We set out on foot. News of a war breaking out hadn't reached us. So, you can imagine my surprise when a gunner patrol approached us. They started by asking us a bunch of questions. Who we were, where we were going. I didn't tell them much. But turns out, I didn't have to. They took our belongings, found Laura's radio, and since it was still tuned into your broadcast, they heard everything they needed to put all the pieces together. They figured out who we were, where we were going.
You were careless.
You're probably not wrong. I'm sure I could have taken more precautions, but I doubt they would have helped. After that, they took us to one of their camps. Laura and I were separated. I was dragged into a room and interviewed by a real unsettling woman. Shaved head, cold eyes. She explained to me what was going on. The war, Jake, your group. It was a lot to take in, but it also gave me an idea. I made out that I was sympathetic to the Gunners, and that I had been on my way to confront Jake about some imaginary grievance. I asked if there was any way I could help the Gunners in exchange for my and Laura's release. The woman seemed to like that. She left the room, came back some minutes later, said I was free to go. But if I wanted Laura, I had to deliver something to Jake and his group.
What is it?
She said that's all that I had to do, and that the rest would be on you and Jake.
On me and the chief? Just what is it they wanted you to deliver?
Here, this is what I was given.
A holotape? It's got your name on it, darling. Mine too. Huh. This looks like my whole visual data. We'll have to load the tape via the comm array.
This whole thing smells like a trap.
I've already checked the tape. There doesn't seem to be any signs of anything dangerous. No explosives, no death gas. I think we'll be fine. Besides, I really need to see what's on this tape.
Sounds pretty important. Go ahead.
This is Captain Lamont, leader of the Gunners. First, you're to be congratulated. No adversary has ever given us as much trouble as you. Your resourcefulness, your tenacity, it deserves respect. That said, this war has gone on long enough. Respect or no, I intend to destroy you. But before that, your head of engineering, Jake. We have his child. And I want something in return for her release. I think you'll find my terms reasonable. I don't demand surrender. And I have no delusions of negotiating for peace. All I ask is that you hand over a single item. Give me the receiver module from your comm array, and I'll return the child. I'll even allow you to pick the neutral ground where we can make the exchange. The frequency to contact us is embedded in this message.
They want the receiver module. But losing that would cripple the comm array. It would really hurt our settlements. They'd barely be able to function. Our people would suffer. Some could even die.
How would people suffer?
Without the receiver module, we'd lose most communication. Power grids would fluctuate. Even food and water production would be disrupted. You see, the module is what allows the comm array to clearly send and receive data from ASAMs. Without it, the infrastructure we've spent so long building would all but collapse. Back when Berman took the comm hub, we could barely keep on top of things. And we're way more interconnected now than we were then.
I'm not sure it's worth it.
I get that it's hardly ideal, but this is my kid we're talking about here. Look, I've learned a lot about ASAM technology. I reckon I could get the comm array to function without the module. Although it would be working at a greatly diminished capacity. Settlements would still suffer. We might have to rough it for a while, but we could live without the receiver module. That's why I think we should...
Jake, no. You're being rash, just like always. You can't just give these gunners what they want.
What? Caitlin, are you out of your mind? They got Laura! I have
to what, Jake? Hurt your own settlements? Your own people? Sacrifice what's been built up around you because it benefits you? After hearing your broadcast, I thought maybe you'd changed. But it's Sanford all over again.
No. This is different. It's not the same.
Честно говоря, она, блин, права.
She's right.
I didn't realize... I didn't know you saw it that way.
Come on, Jake. Deep down, you've got to know. You can't keep using the well-being of others as your personal bargaining chips.
Да, верно. Верно.
Love won't keep your family alive. Sometimes you need to be hard.
It's not as if I'm happy about it. I don't want our settlements to suffer. But it's my daughter. It's Laura. I'll do what I have to. Look, simple fact of the matter is that I am not leaving my daughter with those monsters. I'll do whatever I have to in order to get her back.
She's my daughter too, Jake. But now that I've heard what the Gunners want for her release, I can't in good conscience go along with that. I'd gladly risk everything I can for Laura. But this is at the expense of others.
Да.
We can find another way.
Операцию по
Please,
спасению ее
don't give
дочери.
the Gunners that component.
Hopefully we can work something out.
I sure hope you mean that.
I need some time to think about this. Lupe, can you take over my responsibilities for a while?
Oh, of course.
Я забыл, что она здесь
Sorry,
существует.
Chief. I just need to figure some things out.
Где Магнусон с его деталями?
You went to the Institute? Whew. Those sins of theirs give me the creeps.
Так. Next quest. Led by example. 24 часа. Окей.
Attention. Maintenance required.
Чё такое?
Report to the cafeteria.
А,
First village cleanup.
это в рамках вот этого квеста мне надо туда идти. Где это? Ten Pines Bluff? Вот здесь. Окей. Ладно.
Will be restored shortly.
Look at all the blood.
Так. Ten Pines Bluff. Значит, где этот чекпоинт?
Destroy them all!
Этих храбрых.
Target destroyed.
Automatic hardened piercing recon. Nice. Это тот. Окей, я понял. Так этот лучше. О, лол. Гляньте на нее, сидит вся такая красивая. Вырубила кучу противников и сидит. Специалистка Анклава. Окей. Я серию на этом закончу. В следующей серии продолжим с выполнением всех гребаных квестов. Мне надо провести ревизию. Всем спасибо, с вами был Антилар. Всем пока.